Good morning, everyone. So we are back with another market update on the crypto market. So where are we at? Relatively strong. I mean, things are bouncing back nicely since that liquidation on Friday. That was pretty rough, but let's get into it. So right now it looks like Bitcoin is showing resilience. It's dipped considerably, but not significantly, I would say. Ethereum did take kind of a bit of a nosedive, went below 4,000, which was really disappointing to see, but I'm thinking it's going to bounce back. It's already trading at 4,100. Bitcoin's at 112K as we speak now. So those are really good signs that the overall crypto market is healthy. You know, if you saw those assets like really take a huge nosedive, then I'd be worried. Like, you know, if Ethereum went, I don't know, to like 1,500 and Bitcoin went to like 60K, then I would be like, all right, we've got some worrying to do. But it's showing strength. I think a lot of the institutions are buying up a lot of Ethereum and a lot of Bitcoin. I think they know something we don't. And I think it's just going to take a matter of time for people to see that. And yeah. So yeah, I mean, the overall crypto market looks healthy. I'm not too worried about anything going on with it. I think these tariff scares are exactly what they are. They're just scares. We saw it in April. We saw it dip. We saw the market take a huge nosedive on news of tariffs, and it was going to, bring back inflation and ruin the economy and whatnot. Crypto markets responded tremendously since then. So basically, if you were buying the dip all the way in April to about now, you'd be in pretty good shape, depending on what you were buying. I personally did that, and it worked well for me. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I've done with my money and what's working for me. Whether you want to do that or not is up to you. But the big thing I try to stress on my channel is, only invest what you can afford to lose. And yeah, you want to go all in sometimes, I get it. But, other times it's better to just kind of be patient and hold. I mean, we saw that one billionaire in Ukraine. He passed away, unfortunately. He lost hope, and that's just sad because you can always make that money back. If you can do it once, you can do it again. And I'm not going to go into the dark details of how he passed away. It was really kind of sad and upsetting for me personally. But yeah, that's kind of my big spiel on the crypto market right now. I'm kind of ranting at this point, so if you're still here, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking that overall the market's going to continue to run. I think into Q4 we're going to see a large run, a large rally. You're seeing a lot of some stealth quantitative easing with the Fed buying back some of its own debt to try to stimulate economic growth. You're going to see some rate cuts most likely. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I'm thinking that the best is yet to come. That's just my personal opinion, and I don't know. I'm not going anywhere with this crypto stuff. I've been in it for 4 years. I've bought through, terrible dips. In 22 when everything was just, you just open your portfolio and damn, boom, everything was red, nothing was green. I mean, you were looking at like daily 20% losses, and I was just stacking my crypto. It's paid off great now that things have rebounded, but it was painful in the beginning. So where am I going with this? I don't really know. My portfolio is pretty nice, so I want to keep growing it. I want to keep seeing where it ends up. I think we're personally done with the 4-year cycles. I know it's kind of a controversial crypto take, but I think with this new AI boom, things are going to continue to rally, and you're going to see crypto be at the forefront of that rally because currency is needed for just about everything in today's society. So, I believe more in real money, sound money. That's why I buy Bitcoin. I try not to use too much of that toilet paper that they print at the Fed every day. So, yeah, it's just my take, really. All right, so yeah, I mean, those are just really my take on the recent market activity. I'm not worried about the tariffs. I think at this point we're all numb to it. We're pretty much numb to anything at this point. If you're in crypto, if you've been in the space for more than 2 years, you kind of have diamond hands at this point because shit's been crazy, shit's been whack. But you know what? We push forward. We keep investing in ourselves because at the end of the day, we're the best investment possible. You know, forget all the crypto, forget all the gold, forget all the money. If you're not growing and investing in yourself, what the hell are you doing with your life? You know, you gotta grow. That's why I love crypto, because it's an ever evolving asset class that's, you know, always growing, always innovating. It's on the forefront of humanity at this point. I mean, to be involved in this space, I would say welcome to the 1%. Nice to meet you, because not many people are really deeply involved in crypto or even really know about it. You know what I mean? But I've seen people make life-changing money with this, and I believe in it long term. So those are my takes. We'll see what happens on today's market. We've got a lot of interesting stuff going on, a lot of trade talks, lots of speeches, lots of just flag waving at this point. I just want to see some legislation passed for sounder market structure for the crypto market. At this point, that's kind of all I care about. All the other stuff is just extra fluff. So it's like, let's get something that's actually going to give people a chance at life. And that's just my take. And I think crypto's the best vehicle to invest in, at a young age, especially because as a young person, you know, you don't own much. You don't have a lot to your name. So you want to start acquiring things, you know, generally quickly from the ages of 18 to around 28. You want to start acquiring assets that are going to help you and set you up for life down the road. So I'm thinking that's going to be the play. You know, I try on my channel to encourage people to invest, but I don't preach it because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor, so this isn't really financial advice. This is just my own personal opinion on the crypto market. So if you have been following me for a while, you've seen me grow over the years. You've seen me kind of forget stuff, tail off, fall off with YouTube. But I'm really having fun making crypto content. I'm really passionate about it. It's really like a niche kind of hobby for me at this point. So we'll see what happens with it, honestly. But yeah, those are my takes. Hope you like it, and happy investing. Good luck.